Hi all, thanks for watching. This is the 89th video in my Kingdom Come Deliverance playthrough, and we're working on the DLC, The Amorous Adventures of Brave Sir Hans Capon. So we're going to get back in the game and continue on. Alright, so I actually started recording a bit earlier, but what happened was this one here, Capon's Champion, the tournament ended while I was working on the other quest, and it failed that quest. So actually what I'm going to do to start off here before we continue on with getting the Musk of Infinite Allure for Sir Hans, which requires us to do no rest for the wicked, we're going to head down to Rattay, to the Rattay tournament, and I'm going to enter into the tournament. Hopefully I'll do okay in that, and that way I won't fail this part of Lord Capon's quest, and we'll be able to get all of them at once. So I'm just going to mount up here.
Rare spices and tinctures, magical elixirs and amulets, miraculous ointments, and remarkable remedies.
We're going to head down to Rattay and enter in the tournament here for Lord Capon. Now I actually did manage to figure out the potion, so I'll do that first. That's turning the bathwater into fake blood, and I'll show you how to do that right after the tournament here. Now I had buried the fellow here in Rattay, and you also get an achievement called Christian Burial if you bury him here in Rattay, although it wouldn't let me talk to the gossip. That failed. And so I had gone back and talked to her also, and then found there was another burial location, and I got a different achievement for that one. So I'll show you the two locations where you can bury the bones, but first we'll take care of the tournament here.
Greetings. What business have you?
I'd like to enroll in the big tournament.
All right. As long as you've got the enrollment stake, Sir Hanish's rule is every contestant has to put up 60 groschen.
Of course. Here you are.
I'll write your name down. Henry, you said. And I need to know what weapon you choose.
Okay, we did win the last tournament with longsword, so let's try longsword again.
And it's what I'm best at.
Good. Get yourselves ready. You're next in line. Take care.
Okay.
Meeting face to face in this round will be Zdeněk, apprentice to the Rattay scribe, who will measure his skills against Henry of Skalitz from the company of Sir Rattay Kubla. Let us wish the combatants luck. All is prepared for the first duel. We will witness a duel with longswords. Change weapons for the second bout. Our combatants will demonstrate their skills with short sword and shield. And shall proceed to the next round.
Okay, one down.
Meeting face to face in this round will be Henry of Skalitz from the company of Sir Rattay and he will face Stephen of Deliverance, spearman in the company of Sir Rattay Let us wish the combatants luck. All is prepared for the first duel. We will witness a duel with longswords.
Oh, come on. Oh, he's got me bleeding. Oh, I made it.
Who emerges victorious from the first round is Henry of
That was a close one.
Change weapons for the second bout. The combatants will engage in a duel with warhammers and shields.
Oh, I'm bleeding again.
Oh dear, that hurt.
Oh, really?
And the second duel is won by Stephen of Deliverance.
That little spin took a bunch of life off me.
As is customary, the weapons for the third bout have been chosen by our gracious Sir Hanush. Our warriors will fight with hunting swords.
God damn.
Come
I'll
on.
slaughter you.
with his second victory at the end of the third bout. The victor of this round is Henry of Skalitz. He is
I don't even
hereby
think I hit him.
declared the victor in this round and shall proceed to the next round. Entering the arena now will be Henry of Skalitz from the company of Sir Rattay Kubla. And he will face Benish of Lashim, cart pole to the Sasso bailiff. Let us wish the combatants luck. And this very first bout will afford plenty of entertainment. We will witness a duel with longswords.
Focus. Bring it
And the winner of the first bout is Henry of Skalitz. Change weapons for the second bout. Our warriors will fight with hunting swords.
Bring it.
Oh, I won!
We have a victor in the second duel. He is Henry of Skalitz. Lords and ladies, good men and good wives, you have just witnessed the final duel in today's Rattay tourney, for which we all owe gratitude to Sir Hanush of Rattay. All glory to the victor, Henry of Skalitz, man-at-arms in the company of Sir Rattay Kubla. His prize will be given to him by our gracious Sir Hanush.
Awesome. Okay, Sir Hanush. Where are you?
What's up with the executioner? I've no idea.
I need to talk to Sir Hanush. Oh, there he is.
You did it in the end, Henry. No doubt you're well satisfied. And I'm sure you'll be happy with this prize.
I certainly am, my lord. Thank you, sir.
See you later.
Excellent. So we got more armor. Okay. No, it doesn't seem to be as good as mine. Let's see, 23. Oh, well. Gloves here. They're the same as my warhorse gauntlets. Excellent. Okay, let's go find Sir Hans. Awesome. 2 tournaments, 2 wins. Okay, so where's he at? He's down here.
You'll lose your shirt tonight.
I'll lose my shirt tonight.
you. See ya.
Oh, he's moving into town. Okay, let's go see if we can run into him. Okay, so in my first recording of this, in which I didn't go to the tournament and I was working on this quest, I found that you can bury Lev's remains in Rattay, and I headed over here and buried them there, and I got a Christian burial achievement, although then you can't talk to the gossip. So what you actually want to do is you can either do the burial here, or I found out that if you actually talk to the gossip, you'll get a burial place over here and you'll get a different achievement. So we'll talk to her in a bit. Lord Capon. Let's see. Oh, he's heading out of town. He must be heading for the bathhouse. Actually, okay, so we'll head down and talk to him. Then we'll go back. Oh, there he is. I can't talk to him while he's on his horse, so there's no use chasing him down. I'll just follow him for a bit, and hopefully he'll get off his horse once he gets to the bathhouse. And actually, I'll head to the bathhouse and I'll get cleaned up since it's after the tournament. Let's see. Charisma 12. So I didn't take too much damage at the tournament.
God grant you health. How may I help you?
I'm interested in your services.
And what is it you'd like?
I'll certainly need a physician to treat my wounds. Then a hot bath and laundering my clothes.
I'm sure you'll be extremely satisfied. May the Lord watch over you.
Okay. Oh, he's walking back.
Sir, I won the tourney.
I know! You beat them all black and blue! You're a true warrior, Henry. Really. Even I was amazed at your performance. And thank you, you saved me from Uncle's legendary wrath. Here, I have something for you. I had it made just for you. It's no more than a hero like you deserves.
It's very kind of you, sir. Thanks.
Golden spurs. Nice. Okay. Actually, I'm just going to bury the body here in Rattay instead of bothering to talk to the gossip. I'll just time.
Amen.
Okay, so you want to bury the bones over here, and then you'll get Christian burial as an achievement, and you just bury it here.
Finally have some rest.
But see, it says that you failed the objective talking to the gossip.
Well, you know.
Okay. So, no rest for the wicked. So we have to replace eggs in the chicken coops with 3 charcoal. And I did figure out what you have to do for the potion, but we'll have to actually go through those steps again, seeing as I had to redo this video so that I could do the tournament. So let's head back to Ledechko. Okay, so I gotta get the rosaries and the chicken eggs. So let's grab the charcoal we'll need. Now for the potion that you have to make, you need thistles. Okay, there's the charcoal. Need 3 pieces of charcoal. Okay, for that potion you need thistles, poppies, and St. John's wort. So thistle.
Who are you?
So let's see, St. John's wort. Thistle. And I already have poppies on me. Okay, so there's actually a few things we can get rid of too while we're here. I'm not very good at picking pockets, so I think I'll just knock her out. No, there's 3 guys here. Not gonna do that. Oh, did somebody see me? Okay, we have to find the chicken coops, and we'll see if there's anybody else that we can get rosaries off of. Okay, so here's a chicken coop. Okay, one down. Oh, this is the butcher. I need to find out what kind of meat he's got here.
Chickens. That should be no problem.
Okay, chicken. Okay, so I'll go back to that coop. There's no coop here, is there? Or this? Nope. He looked like a rubber chicken. Oh, that's pretty funny. Okay. That takes care of that. Now I just need those to become rotten, I guess. Let's see if we can't find some more chicken coops. Oh, here's one. Put a piece of charcoal there. Oh, there's someone sleeping. Yeah, I can knock them out. Grab their rosary. Oh, he's got some... What is this? Oh, okay, what about this? Nice scarves that Thomas from Ledechko. Okay. Back here. Oh, is this a chicken coop? Oh, it is. Okay. So that takes care of that. So what do we have? So I need to knock out 2 more people. Get rosaries. I have to let this chicken rot. Okay. Anybody outside? There's someone there. There's a guard coming. No, there's a bunch of people here. Can't knock anybody out there. Sleeping outside. Oh, they're both standing there. Okay. Oh, that's the charlatan.
How are you?
Okay. Excellent, I can talk to him. So, I'm gonna explain the potion for turning water into blood, seeing as I figured it out when I did that last video, but then had to restart. He's gonna tell you a story, and in the story, you have to figure out what the ingredients are, and so I'll explain it as we go.
What's the recipe for that potion you were talking about?
You mean for coloring the water? Ah, well,
Well,
pay close attention now.
I'm all ears.
How love turned to bloodshed. Once there was a knight who, though upright and noble-looking, had a prickly, unapproachable appearance.
So that
He fell
means that
in
it's
love
thistle.
with a
It's
fragile
prickly.
young maid, whom he saw with her sisters in a field, all wearing bright red wimples. But he was afraid his prickly exterior would frighten her. So he asked the advice of another knight, a pious and learned crusader, who carried the name of the patron saint of his order with pride. The pious knight told him he would arrange a rendezvous with the maid. All three would drink wine together by the river, and he would help his friend to get acquainted with her. This they did, but the maid fell in love instead with the pious knight. The stern knight was enraged and challenged his rival to a duel. The two fought long and fiercely, but they were equally matched. And so, in the end, they both fell mortally wounded. Anguished at the tragedy her beauty had caused, the young maid took a dagger from one of the knights and plunged it into her own heart. Their bodies lay together on the ground, and the blood flowed from them into the river, turning the waters crimson.
I thought you were going to tell me the recipe, not some fable.
It is the recipe. I mean, the recipe is concealed in the story.
What on earth for?
So I don't forget it.
All right. So what does it mean?
I can't remember.
Great. So if you don't know, who does?
You'll figure it out, my loyal apprentice. I remember there are 3 plants in the story, but that's about all. But I know it was a simple recipe. It should be enough to grind the ingredients and brew them together for one turn. So, all you have to do is work out what the ingredients are from the story.
Sure. Why make things simple if you can complicate them?
So basically, they're saying the knight is prickly and upright. So that, to me, was thistles. And then they mentioned the sisters in the field wearing crimson, which is a red field flower, and that would be a poppy. And then the knight, it talks about a saint. So that would be your third plant, which is St. John's wort. And they were all drinking wine, so you would use wine to mix with it. And then as he tells you, you grind each one and you boil it all for one turn in order to make the potion. So now that he's told us, I'll actually go over and we'll make this potion and get that out of the way.
Take care.
Okay. So we've got 2 more rosaries, and we've got to turn the bathwater crimson. So let's go see if we can get the rosaries. Now I doubt guards will have a rosary on them. Oh, there's another chicken coop, but I've already taken care of those. Anybody out here? Find some more people sleeping outside. That would make it much easier. There's someone. I'm not trespassing. Excellent. I got the rosaries. Okay, let's go make that potion. There's actually a place right here just outside of town.
Yeah!
Yeah, it was kind of a bummer that I had to start my recording all over, as I had gotten into this quest, and then suddenly it came up and said that I had failed the tournament quest. So I didn't really want to do that, seeing as it meant that I had to go to Sir Capon and tell him that I had failed to actually enter the tournament for him. So rather than doing that, I just decided to restart my recording here. Jeez, a lot of bushes. Hard to see in the dark. There we go. Okay. So St. John's wort, thistle, and poppy. And you're going to use wine. And then you want to grind each one of these up first. And then just add it to the cauldron. You'll notice that it turns red almost right away. So then we'll do the thistle next. Now, if we were to do it in the story order, it would be thistle, then the poppy, then the St. John's wort. But I'm just doing it. I don't think it matters what order you actually do these in. Okay, so we want to boil it for one turn. Okay. Excellent. Okay, so you discovered a new recipe steps, and I brewed it. And now, it will actually be in the book here. Right there. Fake blood. Although that won't be in the book until after you actually do it. So that's how I figured it out. Okay, so we got that. Actually, I'm going to jump the fence. I'm not far enough away. He's trapped inside the fence there. There we go. Okay.
Yeah.
So now all we have to do is add it to the bath water. Okay. How is that chicken? Down to 86. It's not quite rotten yet.
How are you?
So, how am I doing so far?
Good work, Henry. The whole village is shaking in its boots. Soon people won't step outside the door without saying 3 Hail Marys.
I'm glad to hear it. I'm beginning to feel haunted myself.
No one in Ledechko would eat a single egg, even if they had any, because all the hens are hexed.
Well, at least they've got fuel for their fires.
Half the village is without rosaries. Someone even wanted to buy one from me.
And did you sell it?
I don't trade in such banal goods. But I sold him a cat's paw.
I didn't know a cat's paw was good for warding off revenants.
Henry, all the goods I have are good for warding off revenants. The bags are closed. No one will tell you why. But everyone is clearly frightened.
So, the job is done, eh?
Not quite.
But you just said the whole village is shaking with fear.
The whole village, but for one individual.
Well, surely that doesn't matter.
That's what I thought too. Only this fellow is giving everyone the benefit of his wisdom. He needs shaking up before he undoes your good work.
But if he's not been scared yet, what more can I do to frighten him?
Well, when he's not hanging around here ruining my trade, he's in the tavern boasting that he'd happily sleep by that empty grave to prove there's no evidence.
Yeah, I bet he would.
Exactly. He just needs a little persuasion. And once he's there, make it the most terrifying night of his life.
Well, what are we waiting for then?
It's best to be well prepared. You ought to find out something about him, so there's no surprises.
The gossip woman?
Naturally. And Henry, before we get to that grave, you can still try and come up with more ways to frighten the villagers. The more terrified they are, the more groschen there'll be in it for me. For us, that is. Good luck then.
Okay. So what do we got? So I gotta replace the chickens and then talk to the gossip. Okay. Wonder if I can replace the chickens with the ones I have. Yeah, it's not rotten enough. Let's see. Oh, it's almost morning. Okay. Well, let's wait for the gossip. We'll find out that information on the fellow. Bad about the chickens. I should have grabbed them before the tournament. They'd be rotten by now. Okay, chicken down to 70. Getting there. Okay, quest log. She's down there. Rotten weather.
Yeah.
There she is there.
God preserve you, good knight. Can I do something for you?
Good wife.
You're still here, lad? I thought you'd have fled by now.
Fled? Why on earth would I do that?
Because there's a revenant on the prowl. The whole village is talking about it, and everyone is terrified.
Ah, that. But I heard there's one brave lad who's not afraid.
You mean Felix?
Well, I don't know what his name is, but he's always arguing in the tavern that there's no revenant.
That's him. The fool doesn't believe what's going on under his own nose. He hasn't the sense he was born with.
He even said he'd spend the night at the graveside, just to prove there's no revenant.
Aye, all talk and no action.
Is he brave or just stupid? Surely he's afraid of something.
I couldn't tell you. But if he's to be believed, he doesn't fear the devil himself.
And do you believe him?
Well, it's true he never seems bothered by anything. But then he's always with that other pair.
What pair?
Two mates of his.
But he was alone in the tavern.
Aye, they're not locals, but outside the village, wherever he goes, they go with him.
Who are these two fellas?
They're not bad lads, but they're no heroes, that's for sure.
How's that?
Them two have their fears, but then who doesn't?
What are they afraid of?
The first one wouldn't even go into the woods alone, because he's afraid of wild animals.
Yeah. Is that so? I wonder why.
He got lost in the forest as a young lad, and he wasn't found till next morning. Shaking and pale as a ghost he was when they found him.
Poor lad. Must have been scared out of his wits.
That he was.
What about the other one?
He's afraid of fire.
Why?
His own father burned him, God forgive him. As a young lad, he was playing with fire and nearly set fire to the house. So his pa taught him a lesson he wouldn't forget.
Poor lad. That's a terrible way to teach a child.
My words, exactly.
Ah, it's been an interesting chat. Thanks, good wife.
Okay. So one is afraid of animals and the other one fire. Okay, so we've got to replace the butcher's fresh meat. Back to the charlatan. $67.
Good day.
This brave fella, Felix his name is, if we can get him to spend the night at the grave, he won't be alone. Wherever he goes, he always has two mates tagging along.
Like he's afraid to be alone.
Could be.
So, if we could get him there alone, it shouldn't be too hard to scare him.
Well, maybe, maybe not. He claims he's not afraid of anything.
That's easy to say. I'm not so sure. Only, we have to get rid of the other two. What do you know about them?
One of them is afraid of wild animals. Won't even go into the woods on his own.
I see. And the other one?
He's afraid of fire, but I doubt an ordinary campfire would do the trick.
Well, we'll think of something. Anyway, you take care of the first one.
How, though?
Haven't you learned anything from me? Talk to a dog.
Of course. Why didn't I think of that? Any particular one, Master?
Oh, the most frightening one, of course.
And how am I supposed to recognize him? One looks the same as another.
By his bark, naturally. Can't you hear him? He'd scare the wits out of anyone.
That's a dog.
Either that or Satan in the guise of a beast.
All right. And what do I do with him?
Have a conversation with him and see if you can mimic his bark.
Yeah, great idea. People will think I'm barking mad.
Take care.
I wonder if that's that weird animal I've heard. Okay, down here. And the dog with the strange bark. I've gone too far. Okay. Right over here. There. So it should be right down here on the shoreline. Don't see a dog. I see bushes here. I should be right on top of it. Or if it has like a hole in the ground or something. Now there was that really weird sound that I heard. That. That must be it.
Come on then. Bark. What a beast you are. All right, let's see. Whoa. Whoa. Again? Whoa. 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 That's still not quite it.
You're horrible.
Yeah. That's it. And now I'm officially the village idiot.
So it's been this dog making that weird sound. So it was nowhere near that marker, but at least I recognize that sound. Okay. It's down to 62. That fellow here. Fearless Felix. Can't talk to him though. Okay, so let's see. How's the chicken? Down to 55. It's not rotten enough, is it? Okay, let's see. We'll wait another few hours. And hopefully it'll be rotten by then. I've got that one skill that preserves food longer, so it's probably taking longer to spoil than usual. All right, there we go. Let's see. Oh, there's the butcher right there. I can wait till he turns around.
Hey, hey, what are you playing at?
This isn't spoiled enough.
Really? It's not spoiled enough yet? Jeez. Okay.
Good God. You look terrible. Did someone attack you?
Oh, I thought I went to the bathhouse.
May the Lord watch over you.
One to 41. So it's not spoiled enough. Okay. We'll just wait for a couple more hours, and hopefully that'll be enough. And then we can take care of the last part. Yeah, if I had grabbed it before, really spoiled by now. Okay. Five. Back to the charlatan. So I guess the meat has to be down into the red.
So, how did you get on?
I found that mutt. Although from the noises it made, you'd hardly guess it was a dog.
So you've learned to bark?
I have, master.
So bark.
I never thought I'd stoop so low. Moo! Moo!
Perfect!
But what if it's not enough?
Ah, ye of little faith. Besides, can you think of any other way?
If we want to have him there on his own, I could always knock the other two out.
And what if he finds them unconscious?
I can always haul them off somewhere he won't find them.
Just make sure you don't botch it, Henry. It could easily turn very sour.
Don't worry. But what about the other fella?
Ah, yes, apprentice. You have the good fortune to witness a genius at work. Watch and learn. An oil lamp.
An oil lamp?
Precisely. Isn't it ingenious?
A marvellous invention, I grant you. But what do you want to do with it?
That's the clever part. I've hung a lamp like this over the Revenant's grave. All you have to do is shoot it down. It'll fall on the grave and burst into flames.
Well, that could work. Only...
Only what?
How can you be sure I'll manage to shoot it down?
I believe in you, Henry. You're my apprentice, versed in the ways of our craft.
Right, I almost forgot.
Anyway, you can practice. The lamp is already hanging up. It just hasn't been lit yet.
Aye, I'll give it a go. And then what?
Then you just have to goad our Felix into putting his money where his mouth is.
But what if he doesn't fall for it?
Refusing would ruin his credibility. Go and see him. I'll bet you anything, if you present it right, he'll jump at it.
All right, I'll give it a try.
Good. Don't delay, though. Practice with the lamp first, if you like, or just go straight to him.
Okay. Right over there.
Yeah.
Clumsy idiot.
You're not getting away from me!
Before you kill someone.
Yeah.
Catch him!
Watch where you're going, you lout! You nearly killed me!
Shit! Oops. Darn, I punched a guard.
Stop! Hear me!
I didn't mean to punch the
Even
guard.
making trouble and beating people up. We don't put up with that around here. Well, you won't forget this in a hurry, because it'll take a nice pile of coin to fix it.
Oh, he wants 200 for me accidentally punching him as he walked by. I was trying to stop the guy there.
You're making a serious mistake.
Oh,
Do
of
you
course,
think
I
I'm-
failed.
All right, here you are.
Here's the money.
You've paid for your crimes. I hope you've learned your lesson. What's going on there? Well, I never.
Really? Villager.
Who's there?
Oh, now the guard's checking him out. Okay, chicken, 31.
Yeah.
Geez, I tried to stop that guy from being robbed. Instead, I got fined 200 groschen. Jeez. Okay, so where's this lamp? I have no idea. Should be, oh, there it is. Right there. Oh, almost. Dang. Excellent. Okay. Excellent. The chicken's bad now.
Yeah. 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 Duh.
Ran right into the sign. Oh, somebody came over.
What's the matter?
Darn it. Really?
Surrender my ass! I'll slay you, you fucker! I'll slaughter you! I'll find you, you cur! You can't hide from me!
It can't be spoiled already. It's freshly butchered. Damn, these chickens are completely rotten. What the hell? They were fresh yesterday. What am I going to sell now?
Excellent. That chameleon ability worked. Butcher has stored. Has stored. Where's he stored? Not really sure what else to do. Says to find out what meat he has stored. I have no idea. Without breaking into his house, I guess. Oh well. Okay, at this point I'm actually going to save the video. So I'm just going to head over here to the tavern. And I'm going to save it here. Seeing as I noticed the time and it's quite a bit past an hour here. So we'll finish up this quest in the next video. And hopefully we'll finish off the overall DLC for Sir Capon and get him all sorted out. Alright, so hopefully you enjoyed this video, and if there are any questions or comments, please leave them in the comment section below. Otherwise, as always, thanks a lot for watching, take care, and I'll see you in the next video.